Hello, viewers, and welcome to Radio Dwarka. You are all welcome to our show of Chat with New Age Entrepreneurs. The New Age Entrepreneurs, as we all say, bring us new ideas, new thoughts, and especially they always bring change towards the status quo. आज हमारे साथ एक ऐसे ही एंटरप्रेन्योर है जो को फाउंडर है अपने इस वेंचर के लिए, जो हेल्थ केयर में है, लाइफस्टाइल मॉडिफिकेशंस में है एंड डायग्नोस्टिक्स में है. So I am not going to waste time, but I'm really going to start introducing the entrepreneur to you. So welcome, Ankit. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Ruchi?
I'm good. So Ankit is the co-founder for MyDNAPedia India. He is an engineer by profession and he's done his MBA from FMS Delhi. उनका एक वेंचर है, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, जो MyDNAPedia. ये इंडिया डिवीजन है उनका एंड हम उनसे ही समझेंगे पहले कि डीएनए टेस्टिंग क्या होती है एंड वो क्यों जरूरी है. सो अंकित, आप हमें ये बताना चाहेंगे?
राइट. सो रुचि, जस्ट अ ब्रीफ, हाउ डू आई से, पहले अगर आपने कभी ये सुना हो कि बहुत सारी बीमारियां होती है, डिजीजेस होते हैं जो आपको अपने पेरेंट्स से मिलते हैं. बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं कि आपके फादर को डायबिटीज है, आपको डायबिटीज होगा, आपके मदर को ये है. बहुत सारे लोग फिर बाद में आके बोलते हैं मुझे कमर का दर्द ये एज में क्योंकि मेरे पेरेंट को हुआ था, मेरे बाल चले गए क्योंकि मेरे पेरेंट को हुए थे. नाउ ऑल ऑफ दिस फैक्टर्स आर वेरी जेनेटिक, बट वी whatever lifestyle which we are leading, we are not taking care of it from starting. So that's where MyDNAPedia comes in the picture. DNA testing में basically आपको ये पता चलता है, just a very crude example, और ये मैंने मेरा personal example है कि my dad is a diabetic and my nana is diabetic. Now I don't know because diabetes a lot of us skips a generation. So if I will get it or not, I did the DNA testing, I got it done, then I know कि मुझे diabetes होना था. I changed my lifestyle from now. So when my dad got diabetes, his sugar level came at 500 the first attempt. He's hospitalized for 3 days. For a fact, I know I don't want to do that. So मैं अभी से I have changed my lifestyle. I eat less sugar, I work out, I have proper meals, so that it expands. And hence, just a crude example, but it just shows that by lifestyle modification, I can have an improved life in elongated life, and that's where the DNA testing comes in the picture.
Okay, so what does the role again? I will come back to the question कि DNApedia क्या करता है इसमें? So it just helps do the testing for us, or what is it?
So MyDNAPedia is a lifestyle modification company. We use the genes to know what kind of life, and we just look at the lifestyle diseases only dedicatedly over there, and then tell you future में आपके साथ क्या होने वाला है. Cardiovascular problems being one, diabetes which I said being two, your lungs immunity being, your skin, मतलब for you, if you, what is your skin aging, आपकी sensitivity skin की कितनी है, like at what age you will get wrinkles, so that you have to start your skincare routine from now. So we look at all the factors and then we tell you कि मतलब आप lifestyle modify क्या करनी चाहिए.
Okay, so tell me one thing, and I'm just thinking as you mentioned this, is like you can identify whether the genetically ये बीमारी जैसे आपने बताया आएगी या नहीं आएगी. Are you carrying it, या is it going to skip the generation as you said? But when am I going to get it? That is not predicted, right? So suppose as you said कि genetically I know कि I may be prone to having diabetes, but क्या मुझे diabetes 30 year में आएगी या 50 year में आएगी? Is that also identified through the testing that you guys do?
So no, age is not identified because the entire game is lifestyle modification. मतलब अगर आपको diabetes होने वाला है and when you're not eating healthy, you're just eating junk and everything from day one since you're born, then you might get diabetes at 30. Meanwhile, there would be people who are genetically prone to get diabetes, but they have a very healthy lifestyle, so you can delay it. That's where the lifestyle modification game comes in the picture.
Got it. So you actually just identify, मतलब आपकी कंपनी हेल्प करती है समझने में, एंड देन उस चीज को कैसे हम मैनेज कर सकते हैं जिससे या तो वो हमें डिले कर दे इन टर्म्स ऑफ
right.
और इफ यू आर वेरी गुड इन टर्म्स ऑफ आवर लाइफस्टाइल मैनेजमेंट, तो शायद हमें मतलब वी विल नॉट इवन फील दैट वी हैड दिस. तो आपको ये आइडिया आया कैसे? एंड स्पेशली एक और चीज मैं शायद इसमें पूछना चाहूंगी इज व्हाई इज इट कॉल्ड MyDNAPedia India? मतलब ये आइडिया कैसे आया, कहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ, हाउ डिड दिस ऑल वर्क आउट?
It's a very interesting story. So it started with COVID. I say a lot of startups now you see started with COVID in healthcare industry. Now when COVID happened, I know a close friend of mine, we were like very close friends, but when he and I both got COVID during the same time, I got COVID and I got like I recovered very quickly. He was hospitalized for 15 days. A guy who's a 27-year-old chap, never smoked in his entire life, never did anything, and he got COVID really bad, and his lungs got impacted. And then I got curious, मतलब ऐसा तो क्या हो गया? मतलब we were having very similar kind of lifestyle. Rather, I was eating more junk and he was healthier version of me, and he got it and I went. So then we did a lot of research, and I was working in Novartis Healthcare then. It's a pharma company, and I was leading the respiratory division over there. So again, looking at the lungs, so I stumbled upon the concept of lungs immunity. How your lungs immunity is genetic, is how basically a test is called VO2 max in our DNA testing term. So we know कि आपकी lungs की immunity originally कितनी है and how you can maintain it. Now that's where I stumbled upon the idea, and then that's where the MyDNAPedia comes in the picture. We are MyDNAPedia India, where we have the entire India business to us, where we have our own unique distribution model, which is separate from the MyDNAPedia lab. MyDNAPedia is a very big brand sitting in Finland. They have done roughly 1.8 million tests worldwide. They have a lot of patients and a lot of tie-ups with different countries. They are in Turkey, they are in Dubai, they are in entire Europe, they are in US, and India is what we are looking for an expansion. So so we use their labs, we have our own distribution and marketing concept for us, and we use their branding to expand the business over here.
So it means क्योंकि आपने कोविड का नाम लिया and कोविड टाइम पे आपने स्टार्ट किया, so you started somewhere, I would guess somewhere around 2020 is when really MyDNAPedia happened. How old is MyDNAPedia India?
MyDNAPedia India is exactly 2020. It's when 2020 is when we started the research. So my brother-in-law, who's the partner of who's the like another co-founder, he started it. I was supporting him till now, and I recently joined as a full-time employee, like full-time co-founder over here.
So tell me one thing. As you said, you are doing the India part of the expansion. Then is the testing also done in India, or does the testing go out back there? France.
We make sure we have the best lab in the world sitting over there. We have our own scientists. We have just an example. If I take your DNA right now, when you're collecting it, the DNA opens directly in the machine in the lab. No one touches it before it. It's the state-of-the-art machinery available over there.
Okay. I think we've understood a lot about your venture, but I think I want to really understand you as an entrepreneur or a co-founder, actually, Ankit.
Right.
So tell me one thing. You've been, as you said, you've been into corporate world for long. You worked with Novartis, you worked with, pharma companies, and where you've even worked with Flipkart as an example. So you've got varied variety. So how did you get into entrepreneurship? How did this whole thing happen?
Yeah, right. So Ruchi, I'll give you. So again, belonging to a so I am a very unique combination of a Marwadi, Bani, and Gujju.
Okay.
So I am like all three, and that's where from my paternal side and even my maternal side, I am the only one who was doing a job then. I was very curious. I did my MBA and I chose FMS dedicatedly for that because it's first of all the ROI is the best and the entrepreneur spirit at FMS is amazing. There are a lot of entrepreneurs coming every year on year. So that's when I chose FMS to study over there. Whenever I entered FMS, I had a goal that very clearly to quit a corporate job in 2 years and start my thing. But again, COVID, all the plans went for a toss because you never know. There is so much unpredictability. So hence I extended a couple of years more. But I was very clear from day one when I started my MBA that I have to start something of my own.
I would say कि somewhere आपके DNA में ही शायद entrepreneurship थी. Okay, Ankit, in today's time, as we see a lot of our younger population, and I would not age bracket anything, because we do see a lot of people even at the end of their careers or mid-term of their careers get into entrepreneurship, right? क्या वो दो मतलब आप एडवाइस देना चाहेंगे उनको कि they should keep in mind before they really enter into entrepreneurship, because entrepreneurship is not like a cakewalk, right? So what are those things that need to be prepared or be ready for? अगर आप कुछ बताना चाहते हैं तो.
Two idea which I very very strictly personally follow, and any entrepreneur I'll tell you is that whatever you do, whatever, be it any field, be it any division, the biggest cheerleader of that product or the service has to be you. You have to have 2000% confidence in that idea, and then only someone would sit, listen and talk to you. Otherwise, if you just believe कि हाँ बहुत amazing product, my example DNA testing, if I wouldn't be believing in it, then I would like हाँ DNA testing ना बिक ही जाएगा market में, नहीं होता है.
Okay.
I have a personal example where I have to sit with doctors and make them aware कि मतलब there is entire world has changed, where are you. मतलब से मैं शादी पूरी दुनिया यहाँ है, आप कहाँ हो. In the similar fashion, you have to tell the doctors that the world has changed. You can't just do a pathological test and change it. So you have to be very, very, very strongly believer of your idea. That's one. And second, you have to be non-stop persistent. There will be, my dad used to say this from, how would I say, from, I discussed with my dad yesterday. It's a very famous thing. I love it. He said that any business will have 999 bad days, but 1000th good day. But that 1000 good day will overcome 999 days. If you can take the pain of those 999 days, then you're worth it for the 1000th day. Otherwise, you are not.
Okay.
And these two things are like how in my mind.
No, and I think that's a great advice that you shared, because I think we all get bogged down with challenges, and that challenge, if that weighs you down, then you can't stand back. So I think,
Exactly.
as you said, you need to believe in yourself to kind of. So what's your vision for MyDNAPedia, if I have to ask?
So MyDNAPedia, again, as a lot of people, when they look at us, they're like, yes, we are a genetic testing company. We are, no doubt about it, but we are a lifestyle modification company. Our goal is to have more helping people modify their life. We right now have a lot of offline services, like having nutritionists, doctors. You tell me, I'll get your DNA tested. You want an Ayurvedic doctor, an allopathic, and homeopathic, and naturopathic. Whichever doctor you say, I have trained doctors available who will take sessions for you. So my plan, like our plan for the company, is that we go in the direction of lifestyle diagnostics. That's one. Lifestyle modification, that's one. And second, we are starting a very new venture, and we are seeing crazy traction for it, is our new MDP fitness product, where we are seeing that what kind of sports the kids should play when they get the DNA tested. Like, let's say if you have a kid, when they're 5th or 6th standard, they're not sure, they're playing 10 sports. What sport they're genetically meant to, or let's say they're pensioned for certain sports, what they should change. So that's a new idea which we are pursuing right now. We are getting crazy response right now. We are having this, like, I can't disclose whom we are talking to right now, but like in coming couple of months, you might see us in like pan India with a lot of places over there.
Okay. So I think we would, and that's really a great insight, Ankit, and it was really nice talking to you. And we wish you luck on your venture, and we wish that you kind of reach greater heights. And it was really a pleasure talking to you and knowing about yourself. And to all our viewers, I'm sure you've learned a lot from Ankit, not only about their venture, but also how that started and what you really need to imbibe in yourself. अगर आप में वो कीड़ा है, जैसे मैं बोलती हूँ, तो वो कीड़ा definitely निकल के आएगा, and it will make you successful. And as Ankit said, believe in yourself, because that's going to take you to heights. So thanks a lot, Ankit, to be on our show, and thank you viewers for watching us. And stay connected with Radio Dwarka. We will bring to you many more such stories. And if you have anybody whom you feel needs to be covered as part of the program, तो definitely हमें लिखिए, हमें बताइए. और अगर आपने हमें सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, तो definitely subscribe to our channel. Thank you.